friends and fellow tarot enthusiasts, I'm Sunshine Ross and this is Awake Space Tarot, and it's time for another weekly reading. So this time it's 3 decks. I've got 3 separate decks for you, so it'll be easier to choose. You are to choose 1 deck of cards, and you might find actually that if you listen to all 3 readings, that 1 deck of cards might resonate with you on one aspect of life and the other decks in another aspect of life. So this is the first deck. Here's the second. And here's the third. And they are actually ordinary cards. And yes, you can do tarot with ordinary cards. They were the original. So take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And I'm going to start with the first deck. 5 cards here. The first card is the 6 of Pentacles. So I'm feeling that you have found your stride in the workplace, in something that you've been working on. It could be school if you're in school, something that you have been putting your effort in. There is real progression and it feels like you've found your groove. The second card is the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a really good blessing, and I can see that from this momentum that you've gained, some opportunity is going to be opened up for you. If it's not a big opportunity, it could be also some good times with the community. So that could mean networking, opening doors, forming relationships, lasting relationships, maybe even business partnerships, artistic partnerships with other people, community building. You are feeling quite emotional these days. I think with all of the effort that you've put into this project, a lot of feelings have come up, and this is the time just to be bold about it, to just feel those feelings. Don't be caught up in them, but it is the time for you to go through this period, and it's just the part of life that you're in. Call it karma, just the flow of events. And this is the time when the flow of events is bringing you to feel certain feelings that maybe have been trapped. Maybe you have pushed aside, and you don't want all of that to get stuck, or just simply, even if you feel that in your body, in your soul, in your emotions, you are quite a clear person, it's still the time for you to sort of be open to more emotions. For some of you, you might start to be more empathetic. You might start to feel more of the people around you, putting yourself in their shoes, etc. And this in turn again helps you in your art or in your work, because it gives you that more of a feeling perspective to things. So it leads you to a higher level. Within this is the 3 of Swords. And within this sort of, we can say, self-reflection, within this, let's say, emotional discovery, you're also discovering how maybe you have been hurt, or how you have hurt other people in the past. So it's also a time for forgiveness. So you're going through a whole journey here, and it starts from maybe something at work, a project that you're doing. Then it becomes an emotional journey of discovery, very healthy, I should add, a very healthy journey of discovery for you. And then finally it leads you to just another discovery of new pathways and new ways of being. So all in all, that's quite a good reading. I mean, all readings are good readings, aren't they? Okay, so if you pick the second card, the second deck, we are on to the second deck now. The first card here is the King of Cups. Okay, so now again, I'm just gonna open all of them and then I'll talk. Page of Coins. You're already getting that this is more or less the same vibe. Let's see what's different. Nine of Wands. The Magician. And finally the Eight of Wands. So with this deck, I feel a little bit more frustration. I'm going to change the angle of the camera so you can see what I'm seeing. There is somebody in your life that is pushing you into a more emotional space where you don't want to be. So somebody who knows how to manipulate your feelings and possibly is manipulating your feelings without even knowing it, because they themselves are just caught up in their own emotional world. But this person, who generally is benign or friendly at this point in your life, is kind of being an annoyance and is stopping you from, keeping you from really achieving your goals, achieving new opportunities. So if you can identify this person, and I think most of you know already who this person is, if you can extract yourself away from this person, just spend a little bit more time exploring on your own. It doesn't mean like a big breakup. Then it will be more beneficial. Okay, so finding your own path, even if that's just for a little while. Okay, so not being too connected and too attached to this person. For some of you, it could be that you are connected and you're too connected and too attached to your own emotional world, and in order for you to break through a certain barrier that you're facing now, in order to have more opportunities, in order to have more activity in life as well, to get things more flowing, especially in the area of finance, in the area of talent, then being on your own for a little while. It doesn't mean isolation. It just means that you are more independent in terms of your decisions, in terms of your thinking. And just really time away from this person, that you will also discover, not really discover something in yourself, but you will be stronger for this. So I see that there's like a strength that comes, a mastery of self that comes. And then with that mastery of self, again, more opportunities open up to you. The Magician card is here. More creative ways of living your life, more understanding of the world, and how you can be in this world, and really that's up to you. It's how you are in this world, how you want to be in this world is really about what you make of your life. So let's go to the third deck now, the teeny tiny deck, which are actually playing cards. And yes, you can use this for tarot, and sometimes they can give you even a clearer reading. So first card is the Eight of Spades. The next card is this is French, so instead of J, it's showing you a V. So it's a Jack of Clubs. The Nine of Spades. Another clubs, and this is the Queen. And you have the Ten of Spades. So you've got quite an interesting one here. All black cards, all high cards. You've got 8, 9, 10, the Jack and the Queen. So you can really see a progression. And this deck is all about body mind, okay? And really working on body mind in a new level. So for some of you that means health, for some of you it's exercise, and for some of you it's just really finally finding where you are in this space, in this planet, in this world, okay? Finding your groove, finding your space under the sun. Of course, that can change as we move on and progress in this universe, but right now it's coming to a sense of peace. And it's very much felt in your body. It's very much felt in the actions that you do. It's very much doing. I feel also a lot of earth work, a lot of healing with nature, healing with Gaia, walks in nature, anything to do with nature, you know, making sculptures with clay, picking flowers, whatever it is that you do, you can do that brings you closer to nature. I think you'll find a big discovery and a big, there's going to be a big revelation for you there that just sort of solidifies. It's not some big revelation that sends you to an awakening out of this dimension. It's more a groundedness. I really feel like a groundedness for you. And an anchoring of the soul as well. So if you have been feeling like you don't really belong anywhere, or the body has been feeling sort of out of sorts, out of kilter, this is a good deck that is bringing you now that reassurance that you're gonna start to find that that connection with the body, with the earth. Okay, so those are the 3 readings. I'll see you again next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. Bye!